Dre, right? You come in here being a little bitch. Put it on, yeah.
No, bro. You touch that. Disrespect your mama, bro. That's how you look with it on.
You know, to be honest, he should have just put on the dress. Looked pretty fire. Looked like it was fitting. I mean, hey, look, bro, you're trying to act tough. It's too late for that. They've already bitched you. You've already been made fun of at school. Like, the future's already happened. It's already set in motion. You might as well turn it into a joke. I would have stripped down naked and put that thing on right there. What's up, boys? It's Bumpkin, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Hope you guys are having a good day. Mine is going pretty well. I wanted to look at more Beyond Scared Straight because these are infinitely funny to me, along with all the other content that I recycle on this channel. Anyone complaining that they want something new or that it's old, either shut the fuck up or put something in the comments so I can do it. I'd love to try something new out. I don't really mind as long as it's funny. If you enjoyed the video, hit me in the face with a metal chest plate or leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you can't do one, do the other, and let's get started.
Why are you here?
I really don't know, to be honest.
Okay, you don't smoke weed every day?
I mean, yeah, but who don't smoke weed?
Who don't smoke weed?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
I mean, except y'all.
You keep smoking weed, you're going to be in jail.
I don't think there's any
Guaranteed.
hope for him.
No question in my mind.
I may have said this briefly before, but I low-key really do hate this program or this system, whatever you want to call it. People at Beyond Scared Straight are honestly dog shit at teaching kids lessons. They're just really good at scaring them. This kid was just told that he smokes weed all the time, so his life is basically over. He's done, ruined. And honestly, I think it's true. The second you take one puff off of that green devilsome lettuce, yeah, you're done. It's over. You might as well just quit your job and go straight to jail. You might as well just turn yourself in because you really just don't have a life after you smoke one puff of weed. It's over. 2 times might even just get you killed. But hey, toke at your own risk, you know what I mean?
Over the last month, he's been doing excellent. We've been talking more. Now I don't feel the need to protect myself from him.
Avoiding altercations with my mom, or arguments with my mom. You're not supposed to be locked up.
So basically the program did close to nothing and now he runs away from his mother. Good job. She probably thinks about not making this decision every single day of her life. You know, therapy is cool and everything, but hey, we could just send our kid to this prison where they scream at him. Now he doesn't really come home anymore. I haven't seen him in close to 12 years. But hey, at least I feel safe in my house, right? No need for a taser anymore. How to not be a shit parent. Help your kid try to fix the problems that they currently are facing. Boom. Genius. If you think for some reason that you are magically gonna find an answer that fixes them, you're wrong and stupid. Send them to therapy or something. Professional help is way better.
Oh, yeah. You the bad man. Get this book out your hand. What you doing with this book? Sit back in the bed. Sit back in the bed. Sit down. Sit your butt down.
POV of a small black boy trying to read in prison. Imagine trying to do everything in your power to avoid getting bitched at in prison, so you decide to pick up a book and they just start throwing the book, slapping you around with it right after you just got done putting it down. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I would go into prison, start lifting heavily, and everyone that picks up any form of literature gets their ass beat immediately. I don't care if they send me to a fucking asylum. Thank you, Beyond Scared Straight. Today has taught me that literature is for nerds and you should get your ass beat if you read.
Who you think you is? Unball your hand. Unball your hand. Unball your hand before I smack you. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. And look at me before I smack you.
He is now trying to motivate this very studious African-American into holding his head up high in the midst of depression maybe. If someone was threatening me this hard to be happy, I'd be afraid to smile because I feel like I would still just get demolished right on the spot. I don't know. You want me to be happy so bad, don't make it seem like the second that I'm actually happy, you're gonna jump me right here, right on the bunk bed. I know they have to be really threatening and literally scar these children for the rest of their natural lives, but why did they need like 3 or 4 prisoners in here just to scare this kid? Bro's like 3 feet tall. You could bring in Oliver Tree and you could still beat him up. Like, I really don't think you need these giant guys all huddled up against him. Like, can bro even breathe? All that fucking air pressure around him. Kid is literally surrounded by like 300 degrees of pure body heat. There's just too many men in this small room. 3 angry men all just trying to make this kid happier. Shit would have me depressed for the rest of my life.
That's what you want, man? Let him be. He need to think about it a little bit more. Little old bitty fist.
I'll knock you out.
Get up and do it then. Get up and do it. Get up and do it. Knock me out. Get up and do it. You bad. Get up and do it. Hit me. Get up and do it.
I didn't realize how short he was until they kind of just put this camera view into perspective. Hey, maybe if that kid did serve a few years, you could probably get Brawlic and just beat bro's ass. Yeah, who's beyond scared straight now. Bro was threatened to get sent to jail and took it so literally he decided to go himself just to beat bro's ass. I wouldn't even blame him either. He was doing all that talk, but he's like a foot taller than the kid. I would have smacked him up and went to jail for it and never beat someone's ass ever again. Just to spite his tiny ass. He looks like he's Kevin Hart's height -1.
I know you're mad. Look at me. You know why they so mad at you? I tell you why they so mad. Because your little brother look up to you. When you do stupid stuff, he want to do stupid stuff.
Bro, shut the fuck. I was sitting in this prison getting yelled at for hours and he told me that I actually would have left, or I would have started swinging until somebody knocked my ass out, because that would have just had me blown. Like getting screamed at because my brother looks up to me. Does that sound like my fault? Fuck you. I've got 5 men that could kill me, pissed at me because of my brother technically. Like, bro, I'm 100% blaming that on him. I don't give a shit what he's influenced by. Stop following in my footsteps, dummy. Now look at us, we're both in prison.
You mad now? Are you mad?
No, sir.
Why not? You always say you're mad. Why you not mad now? Say it.
I don't know.
You don't know.
My name is Kyle. I'm 13.
Kyle, do me a favor, shut the fuck up real quick. Who spells Kyle like this? You have anger issues? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably have anger issues too if I was sitting here with the name Kyle with 5 letters in it. Telling people that fact alone would have them too curious, and then you'd have to just tell them that your name was spelled like a fucking idiot wrote it. Honestly, I would hate life if my name was spelled like that. So yeah, I'd be in the exact position he's in if my name was Kyle, in a prison at about 13.
I got into a fight with this kid. I beat his head into the brick wall. He ended up getting a concussion. When I get mad, it feels like flames are inside of me and I just go off and start hitting the first thing I see.
This kid is another example of not needing a children's imprisonment program where we pretend like this kid is experiencing the actual experiences of a prison. He needs therapy or some shit. Anger management. You know, things that existed before this program, I'm almost positive. Bro, someone this bitch made just from being yelled at definitely doesn't need to be inside of a prison. That brings me to the next thing about these programs. How do we know that the parents aren't the issue? You're telling me this random black security guard just yelled at this kid and he immediately folded, but somehow you can't get him to stop fighting? Somehow you can't get him to calm down? He beat one kid's head in a brick wall. He's not even strong for that. He was just beating a kid against a brick wall. This is how you know his parents are probably terrified of him for some reason. Bro burns his sister's naked Barbie dolls in the back and they think he's a psychopath. Like, no, just get him some help. I'm just saying, like, is his father a midget or some shit? He's only 13. Beat his ass one time. I'm a strong believer that everyone needs to get their ass beat at least once. I mean, if you disagree, you've just never gotten your ass beat before.
I gotten mad and kicked a hole in my wall.
There is a mattress that's in our room.
I used to stab it.
It's sliced up on one side of it because they take knives and just slice it.
What, so you just let this edgelord run around with a knife slicing mattresses and kicking walls? Like, I don't give a shit about what his name represents, bro. Why are you letting your kid kick a hole in the wall and slice up a mattress? Listen, you can be bored, but it's not like he doesn't have anything in his fucking room. Looks practically filled. Bro goes into his little sister's room and steals Barbie dolls to have fun, but for all the wrong reasons. Like, that would throw me off a little bit. I'd be ashamed of myself if I stole my sister's toys just to blow them up. Not gonna lie to you. I wonder if he buys a supply of naked Barbie dolls in bulk to just blow up in his backyard. It's probably the most abnormal thing you could buy in bulk as a 13-year-old boy, but hey, we don't judge here, right? Yeah, we do. Get this kid a fucking Xbox. I swear he'll stop doing stupid shit for the rest of his life. Unless you get him a microphone, then we're like back to square one with stupidity, honestly.
I'm hard to discipline.
Yeah, he does not like the word no. Stop.
Damn, you should start using it more often.
What you crying for? I thought you were bad. Huh?
It's okay. Let's pacify him here. Do you want some noonie?
Oh my fucking god, you know what I just realized after hearing that specific cop and looking at the parents? Bro, do you remember the one kid that was acting really tough and said he had an older brother that was on the show? This is him. That's the kid. The one that got threatened to be diddled and was showing all the tattoos, all the trophies. Holy shit, here, hold on.
These guys want you. They want you. They're all fighting over you.
Dude, I'm an asshole for this, but this kid looks terrified. He's fucking crying like somebody did that default on his parents' corpse.
I don't know about you guys, but that's like the funniest joke I've ever said on this channel. Top tier 10 out of 10 joke. Dave Chappelle ain't got shit on me. I just think it's funny that we got to see the second kid first, and now we're looking at his brother. Both of them exactly the same, all bark, no bite. But I mean, how much can you expect out of someone that stabs mattresses and blows up Barbies? Like, bro, you can't be doing anything. You can't be up to jack shit. You probably threatened to kill your entire family and ended up in here. That's how I imagined he ended up inside of this place. He has no real fucking crimes under his name. He's 13 and his name is Kyle with an L and an E. An I-A-L-E. That is U-G-L-Y. I'd rather name my kid Andre Tayshawn, all one word, than name my kid Kyle with an I-A-L-E.
Get in the box. I want to carry you like a little baby. Get in the box. This is your crib.
My Vegas crashed in the middle of recording, so I'm kind of pissed right now, but I'm going to say this again. This is the funniest cop in any Beyond Scared Straight episode. Only 2 good episodes he was in because it was him and this kid's little brother. He honestly deserves to get a pay raise for being funny in this show alone, in these episodes alone, to be quite honest with you. He could have never been in the show again. He deserves an upgrade. I would literally talk about this man's bald, shiny head all fucking day until he came over and started flaming. Would deadass make my day. Only him, though. Don't go in the comments trying to be a fucking comedian. You guys aren't funny.
Then you know the difference between right and wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you standing in front of me? Is it because you make a mistake?
Yes, sir.
A mistake is when you knock up a fat chick. This is just stupidity. Quit being stupid.
He said all of this knowing damn well that his mom is fat. This kid is gonna hate cops as long as his mortal soul is still connected with him, and honestly, I wouldn't even blame him. He's getting violated to several degrees right now, all at the same time, like barbecued, sauteed, boiled. Absolute silence in the room, no one doing a thing about it. He probably feels powerless. He can't stab a mattress now. He can't blow up a Barbie doll. So he's probably pissed. I wonder if he can't go a day without blowing up at least one Barbie doll, and it's like a fix for him. If he doesn't do it, he literally withdraws. Why does Barbie doll bombing seem like such an addicting sport right now? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hit him up about that later.
This is home. Congratulations, girls. Good night.
This kid looks like he's giving the camera a psychological warning, telling everyone in the room right now to brace themselves. The second they open that cell, he's unleashing, and I can see it in his eyes. He has no remorse for anything he's done. See, this is who the fuck we should really be watching out for. The ones that don't say anything but just sit there and stare at you. Those are the ones that should be answering questions. They have nothing to say. They have a whole lot more to hide. Get to it. Also, I don't get the whole point of just sticking him inside of a cell and waiting for a while. I get it's like prison simulation 101, but everybody already knows how the fuck a prison works cell-wise. You sit in your cell, sometimes you have a roommate, might get your ass touched, might get your ass beat, you never know. But for the most part, you could just throw a kid inside of a closet at home and be like, this is your new prison. You have to sit in here and do absolutely nothing in the dark for the next 10 minutes. But that would be considered child neglect if I'm correct. Hold on, guys. After several minutes of thinking, I figured out the secret to disciplining your child, the code to crack, a stern talking to, 5 minutes of timeout, slap on the wrist. These things alone just might help you and your child build a better relationship. If that doesn't work, send them straight to a prison where they can get scared for a living. I mean, honestly, if you want to scare a kid, just tell them that you're gonna send them here. Threaten them to send them here. My mom used to do that to my sisters all the time when they were acting a fucking fool. It worked. They never had to go. But it's not like anything they were doing was anywhere near as bad as to what they do on here. None of my sisters made the decision of beating my mother senseless. Who knows, maybe one day she'll even say thank you for it.
What you looking at? You got a problem? Don't eyeball me. What you want to do, boy? Come here. Come here, man. Give me another shoe, man. Give me a shoe, man. Give me a shoe, man.
Bro, I don't care if they can't actually touch you or not. I would not fuck with him. This man right here literally doesn't give a fuck if it's a show or not. I feel like he would still just murder someone on set. They all just start running towards different child prisoners like it's the Woodwork and they get free reign. They just ran into a candy shop. I've never seen their eyes light up and their bodies move so fast. Let me chill. I'm only saying this because they just all started running confused as fuck, not knowing which one to go to. Like, they all just had options. One of them went to a cell that was empty and then switched over to the one the original guy was at, just so we could get in on the action and have a little, like, bro. One unlock and it's over. 7 different families all just in distraught after the incident of Beyond Scared Straight. Like, I'm just saying nothing about this seems right. Then again, we've been looking at this show for how many years? When have we ever seen anything that looks remotely correct or like it belongs in this show at all. In fact, we've seen some pretty fucked up cops in this show, like unironically unlawful cops. Nothing in this show surprises me anymore. If a giant red chicken came in and just started climbing walls, probably wouldn't think anything of it. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, be sure to comment down below so I can go harder. While you're at it, go follow my Instagram and my Twitter. And you guys have a wonderful day. Peace, peace.